All
Bada
right,
bing, bada boom.
we're back.
It's not even minced words here. All
We're
right.
back in. We're back in this shit.
I don't know about you. You walk outside, take a smell. Sure, you smell some pot because that's in the LA area.
Mm.
But you get past that, it smells like it's football time.
Oh, we're getting close.
And I
We
don't
are
know if
getting close.
it's just the NCAA games or, the bullshit happening at training camps, which we'll go over, which, I mean, I don't care what bad press it was. I loved every second of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just hearing about rolling out the pigskin, man, and just fucking
Yeah.
getting after them.
Slowly.
And I'm sure you've been having the same thing working near the high school as far as, just seeing the, team practicing and such. And
Yeah, lads are putting pads on. We're starting to bang pads now. So
hell yeah. Hell
it's
yeah.
the
Bit of a
kids are
gong show.
fucking getting their CTE all riled up, man.
Sure.
Absolute pleasure to watch.
Do you see the traditional, coach has the boys take off the helmet, read the back disclaimer? Little sticker.
No,
Is that not a thing anymore?
no, haven't had that yet.
That's like when like we're here.
Yeah.
Like,
Or
gentlemen.
yeah, they're rolling through. Just see everyone talk about how shit everyone else is, how good we are. Like, I've
Sure.
been seeing people rant. The thing that pisses me off. It's like when everyone feels like some random like sports reporter guy, who does San Gabriel Valley. It's probably Fred's bitch ass, honestly. Could be
Maybe
Fred.
Fred.
It could be any of those guys though. It's
Yeah.
probably not him. I just like fucking with Fred, honestly. Um, They'll be like, "Oh, here's our preview for like whatever school." So I was reading one about like Los Osos,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Oh yeah, so and so they'll be pretty good," and like question marks in the secondary because they graduate a lot of guys. And then of course, like whoever the fucking random DB coach is who's making $2,000 a stipend, it's like, "We not worried over here. We all good. I got all the guys I need." I'm like, "Bro, you're talking about fucking 15-year-olds right now. Like, what are we talking about?"
I raised some dogs, man.
He's like, "No, we good." And then he like ats all his players, and then they all repost it, and then they're all like, "Everyone's talking shit about us." It's like, bro, he just said that, like, he's just saying that y'all graduated a lot of DBs, and they're not sure how good you got. Now you're going like the world is against us. They think we're gonna be shit. It's like, okay, man, like whatever you have to do to like motivate yourself, I guess,
Yeah.
but the world is not out to get you.
But
Like,
like
they're not
how
personally attacking every defensive back in the room. They've literally
yeah.
never seen them play before. So they don't know if they're good or not.
But like how much of a jackass do you look after that's the reaction you've had? And like the first game, the first slug out, you just get fucking
Yeah,
cooked.
first game, some guy throws it and everyone's like, "Blur!" The guy gets fucking routed up. He just gets moss. You're like, "Oh
Moss
shit."
right on his dome piece and
I'm
pulled
like,
it
"Oh,
back.
maybe we're fucked."
maybe Fred had the read.
Yeah,
Maybe
so that's
Fred
all
has something right here.
that is always like, it just is so hilarious, man. I'm just like, "What? Like, you guys just
I need to plug into that shit.
no one's out to get you, man." Like, there was a guy who responded to I'll have Fred's back on this one, honestly. Um
Gotta have Fred.
he Fred posted like because the CIF does like whatever like HSI prep ratings
Mm-hmm.
or like the rankings for the season. So
Sure.
they released like their whatever their preseason rankings are. And I wonder if I could find the tweet actually, because this shit was fucking hilarious. And
Let
so
you look for that.
Fred literally all he did was he just formulated the tweet and was like, "Here's what the ranking system has like all the San Gabriel Valley teams
Oh, and he
ranked
just
at." So like
pissed
he
somebody
wasn't
off.
even like giving his own ranking. He was just putting, here's
Just
what,
relaying the info.
just relaying info to people. But I gotta find this, man. It was so good. Where is this
See, I
shit?
love when people overreact to shit like that, and then the best one is when like we have to take what happened in 7 on or in shorts as like,
Yeah.
oh, this team.
Yeah, so here's what it was. The HS rating San Gabriel Valley top 20 rankings heading into the season. The
Mhm.
overall Southern section ranking is listed next to the team. So Damien's at 1. They're ranked 21st in the Southern section. Then La Habra, Bonita, Bishop Amant is 4th. Then Charter Oak, St. Francis. Northview's 10th. Glendora's 11th. Whatever. You can keep going down from there.
Sure.
And some guy responded. I gotta find it. He probably
I just call
fucking
him a bitch.
he probably deleted it. He honestly might. This guy might have deleted his tweet.
That's
Yeah,
how stupid it was.
it's not there anymore. But he was like, He was like, Fred, you're always a fucking bitch ass Bishop Amont homer. St. Paul beat them last year and you have them ranked below. And Fred was just like, bro, can you just read? He's like, these aren't my rankings, man. And he just didn't even he literally is going off. He's cussing out Fred on Twitter. And he's like, dude, these aren't my rankings. I'm like, I'm just putting up the thing. This is what the computer says. I'm like, holy shit. Some people are just so stupid.
It's like the people back in the BCS era that was like, "Hey, fuck Kirk Herbstreit, okay? He knows what's going on. He's the one
Yeah.
running this machine." And it's like he's
Yeah.
just telling you on the show, like, "Hey, I don't agree with the computer, but somehow,
Yeah.
so
So
I'm the wrong one."
I was like, okay, man. And then everyone's outraged, like, oh yeah, you gonna see this year. You
I'm
gonna
sure
see we like that. They have us at 12. Well, it's like, bro,
we gonna end up at
you
15.
guys are probably shit, man. You're gonna go 6-4. You're gonna get first rounded. It's like, oh man, just
You
play
know
your
who I
games.
respect? I never hear Walnut talk shit because they know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're here to build a family, a community, have some fun during
You
the
know who
fall.
doesn't talk shit either? Because I don't know if he has that bone in his body. Coach
Ooh,
Stu. Coach Stu don't be talking shit.
really?
No, not at high school level. He just pulls up. He's just goofy as fuck. He just gives the game plan, and then like the assistants sometimes are like getting hyped and stuff. He's just like someone will mess up. He goes, "What the fuck you doing, dumbass?" And he'll just like make sure the kid does the right thing the next time. But I never see. He's not on Twitter. Like some of these coaches are on Twitter in a Twitter Spaces after the Friday night game.
Dude, no
Like at
fucking
10 p.m., bro, I'm telling you, at 10 p.m. you could go on Twitter and you can find Fred is doing a Twitter Spaces, and
Yeah.
coaches will come in and talk about the game and rant. Like the other coach will come in and talk shit, and I'm like,
Oh, I
what
might
are
have
we
to tune into that
doing here,
every
man? I'm like, are
Friday.
you guys kidding me right now? Are we actual children? We're not. No one's getting paid enough to be in a Twitter Spaces at 11 o'clock at night.
How can I like now it's my personal mission to figure out how I can instigate more. Like how can I stir that pot more?
All
Like
you, dude, just Friday night. Just if you follow Fred
mhm.
on Twitter, you'll get the notification that join the Spaces. Spaces is live, and they'll just talk about the games and they'll preview like the next week's games or whatever. And then they'll bring in coaches or they'll bring in parents of teams like this fucking coach sucks so much. Like he's not blah blah blah. And I'm like, holy hell, are these people for real right now?
Okay. I'm gonna have to tune into this with a beer in my hand, man.
And I'm
Dude,
like,
if
we're
I gotta hear
talking
little
about high school football in the San Gabriel Valley, man. This is not the end of the world here.
if I'm hearing little Timmy's mom, who's PTA president, bitching and complaining about team being ass, like that I gotta tune in for.
Yeah,
Because I know at that point your kid's ass.
there's some dumbass parents, man. But teach their own. Apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, that's for sure. But my thing is just
Boy.
like everyone's just talking so much shit. It's like, okay, I
Yeah.
guess. Like, guess we'll see when the pads come on.
Yeah. Wait till pads.
Only
Yeah.
thing, the only thing that I know is I know the things that like people don't know. Like I know how the re-leaguing meeting went when everyone was
Oh
straight
yeah.
pussy and nobody wanted to join the baseline league. Like I was there, I watched it all happen. People were politicking for like, no, our team should be in this lower one, but that team's been pretty good. They should go into the higher league. It's like all of you guys are all pussy, every single person.
But
Okay,
when it
the
comes to
only
Twitter,
ones that aren't are like either the people that are silent and like whatever happens happens, or the people in the baseline league because it's like who wants to join? Okay, nobody. All right, never
yeah.
mind then.
Once you get their shit rocked,
Yeah,
nobody
like no
sounds
one
good.
wants to be in. All right, whatever, man. You guys just go back to your league. So like Bonita, you're first. 'Cause you guys should have joined,
Yeah.
especially for all sports. They're fine at all sports. Get in here, man. Mix it up.
Yeah, I feel like every team
You're
should.
playing
And
Colony. Like,
man, I don't fucking understand. I mean, I'm not gonna get on my soapbox again about that whole league realignment, but like it used to mean something for Glendora. Like when we played Colony, we knew like, hey, this is for CIF, like to move on.
yeah,
Now it's like we just fucking play them and they're 0-5, and then they get hot and make the playoffs every year.
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
stupid.
And the new like playoff system makes it all weird too. And like
Oh yeah, you were
you're never
explaining that
you're
before.
never really out of it, but like
Yeah, like so the top two get an automatic bid, and then the third one gets like
if
a BCS bid, basically.
if you're in a 5-team league, only your top 2 automatically make it
Okay.
to the postseason. Then what happens is this rating system, they'll grade everyone out. So like say I think there's like 130 30-something automatic qualifiers that will come out of the league,
Okay.
which means you're looking at generally, if it's a 16-team division
Yeah.
per division, you're looking at like 13 schools per division are going to fill out, just be automatic qualifiers. They qualified out of their league.
Damn.
So then you have 3 times, however many leagues are. There's like 15 divisions or whatever for fucking CIF. It's insane. So you're looking at like 60-ish, 50 to 60 schools that are going to get in as at-larges. You're almost guaranteed an at-large if you're over 500, and they
Okay.
just go down the ranking. So if there's like in Division 2, if they could find someone broke it down. I need to like find this fucking thing I was reading again. Like I pay to like do all this shit now, so I know what's going on with all these schools, and it kind of checks me. But like,
Honestly, money well spent because like there's too much math going on in sports right now. Like this shit is crazy.
yeah, let's.
So you're telling me basically if I have like a Pittsburgh Steelers season and I go 9-8 or just above 500, I could be eligible to go playoffs.
Well, yeah. So St. Pius qualified for the playoffs,
Mm-hmm.
and they were 1-9.
Oh my god. Oh
All
my
right, so
god.
I'm gonna pull this up. This might be what we talk about before we go to fucking Twitter. We might just like go through this whole thing.
I did
'Cause this
not
shit
just hear
is
you say
fucking
a team
insane.
that was 1-9 qualified for the playoffs. There's no
That is
fucking way. So you're telling me Laverne, if
correct.
they were in high school, could qualify for the playoffs off one win?
If it goes their way, that is correct.
Oh my
I need to find I need to find the link so I can like
I
pull
just
this
lost
thing
so
up in
much
here.
full.
Oh, it's insane. It's literally insane. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna share my screen, bro. It's fucking
You know what?
crazy.
Walnut they might have a chance this year. I think they can get one.
All right, so here's how this shit works. All right.
Yeah, break it down for me.
Shout out James. He's a USC guy. I always saw him every fucking day when I was over at USC.
Out of baby James.
Okay, so this is how like the playoffs work. So there's only 16 teams per division. Most other sports do 32.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Reason is there's fewer teams that play football versus basketball. Like some teams, there's 8-man, blah blah blah, whatever.
Oh, okay.
So here's how the automatic qualifiers work in basically every other sport. So in most leagues that have 5 teams, you're going to get 3 automatic qualifiers. The top 3 in your league are going to make it. If you have 7, then 4 will make it. So there's always a version. It's always helping you. Like the top
Right.
half is always getting in. Okay. Where it gets weird is 5 for football. If you are in a 5-team league, which baseline league is, you only get 2 automatic teams into CIF playoffs.
Okay.
If you happen to be in an 8-team league, you are only guaranteed 3. If you're in a 6-team league, you are also guaranteed 3. So it's very much when this re-leaguing stuff was happening, people were like, well, we don't want to fucking do 8-team leagues because now only 3 of us are going to guarantee get in. It gets all weird. So, whatever.
Okay.
So in football, in theory, all at-large teams must have a 500 record or better. Tie will count as a half, whatever it is. In the sport of football, in order to alleviate buys, if there were no 500 teams entered or all 500 or better teams have been taken, the next highest rated sub 500 team in a divisional grouping will be selected. So the key wording is divisional grouping.
Okay.
Okay. So let's put it this way. Say we're in say Glendora, right? They're pretty good. They go 4-6.
Yeah.
Okay, they go 4-6, but they're rated as a borderline Division 3 type of team, and you go down to Division 10, right? Whatever those ratings are, and there's a team that's 2-8. They won't take Glendora and put them into Division 10 because they're quote unquote better, because it's going to blow up the bracket. They're just going to beat the shit out of everyone. So they're trying to make literally the 1 versus 16 game competitive, the 2 versus 15. They're trying to make every game, every bracket as competitive as possible. So they're just doing
The most shit.
these ratings. They're doing BCS style.
Oh fuck.
They're just they're putting it all in a computer, It's
Yeah.
spitting it out, and they're saying, okay, here's how we're going to do it. So how
Okay.
it gets crazy for football is, so last year, it was they did 10 teams for Division 1, and they always decide last minute how many that they're going to do for Division 1. So obviously a team like Santa Margarita, they were below 500 and they weren't top 3 in their league. They're going to get in as an at-large because they are rated in this grouping
Okay.
of teams. So
I
like,
see.
yeah, so they wanted to wait till last minute to go to a 10-team tournament. This is significant for people projecting division, since 7 automatic qualifiers can be removed because they were in Division 1. That leaves us with 172 automatic qualifiers for the remaining 13 divisions. So if you divide 172 by 13, it's 13.2, which means 13 automatic qualifiers is the minimum for each division. So they're going
Gotcha.
to go through each division, and they are going to find 13 automatic qualifiers. And they're going to keep fucking going down the list. And then if there's none, there might be more spots for at-larges, you know? So Division 2, right? Any team that was in like the bold, so you'll find your 13. So you'll go Murrieta Valley, Newbury Park, Sarah, Oaks Christian, San Juan Hills, Lusinger, Chaparral, Damien, Yorba Linda, Oak Hills, Beaumont Downey, San Jacinto, and Rancho, right? So the at-large bids, Los Alamitos and San Clemente are in. And since there's no other at-large team under consideration, they're in, right? Even though they're 500, they're into the battle, and they have to include Rancho to get in, to get the 16 teams. Then you do the same thing for Division 3, and you just
Okay.
kind of go down the list, and you get all the way to North Torrance. In that sandwich of those 14 teams, Miracosta's in there, so Miracosta's going to get in because
Oh my
they're
God.
500, right? Like,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
here's where it'll get interesting. Say Miracosta was 4-6,
Yeah.
they'll skip them.
Oh, okay. So they don't just okay. So it's not just because they're
Yeah.
there they're
So
getting included. They have to be
yeah. So
500 at
like
least. Okay.
that gives they have a 500 record. Okay. So then you go to Vista Murrieta and Sherman Oaks. They're the final two because they're 500 or better also, and they're ahead of St. Bonaventure, who would have been in the group below. So St. Bonaventure starts Division 4, and you go from there. So this is like where it can get interesting. So your 13 automatic qualifiers, right, are from St. Bonnie down to Orange Vista, because you're skipping all the schools that weren't an automatic qualifier. So you skip Pacifica, you skip Chaminade, you skip Upland, you skip Culver City. All right, so you skip all of those.
Mm-hmm.
That means there's 7 teams from St. Bonaventure to Orange Vista. There's 7 teams in between that are putting in an at-large bid. So how are they going to break it down? You're going to go with the teams that are 500 or above, right? So
Yeah.
who's rated higher? Pacifica is the highest rated team that's 500 and above because they're 6-4. Okay, and then they go to Culver City because Chaminade and Upland 3-7,
Can't do it.
4-6. You're
Can't have it.
fucked, buddy. Okay, so now say they got down to Santa Barbara, ended up getting the last bit. Say Santa Barbara was not 500 and they went all the way through. They'll go up and they'll say, okay, Chaminade was the next highest team
Oh my
rated that was
God.
not 500. So then Chaminade would get in over Upland as a 3-7 team because they would have been the next highest team after you take out all the 500 or above teams. And it gets crazy. The thing that gets crazy is when you go down divisions, because the further you go down, the less automatic qualifiers you get and the more shit teams you get.
Yeah.
So it gets insane. So Division 8 is the crazy one because if you see at 8th, you see St. Pius, right? So St. Pius is 1-9, right? So this is where it gets crazy. So you have your 13 automatic qualifier teams. So you have Beckman down to Rancho Mirage. So you need to find 3 people to fill it with. So Osos gets in at 7-3 because they were above 500.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we go to St. Pius. Nope, they're 1-9. Okay, now we go to Cypress. Nope, they're 2-8. Let's keep going. Let's find a 500 team. Oh, wait a second. There isn't another team that's above 500. So what do?
Go right back to the
We
top
go
here.
right back up and we go to St. Pius, and they're in because they're rated higher than Cypress. Well, we need one more team. Cyprus, you're in too. And the crazy thing is, St. Pius ended up winning CIF.
No fucking shot.
From this group, they ended up winning
Are you
CIF.
kidding
So
me?
so obviously CIF's going to look at that and be like,
Give him a chance of
good
it.
thing we put them in because they were good enough to win CIF. But then you're like, what the fuck are we doing? We're letting a team that's 1-9 in.
Yeah.
So
What the? I mean,
that's where it gets insane, you know. So and then the reason why they won't take, so the only thing that could have like put a thrown a spanner in the works, as they say in the UK. Say the team after Rancho Mirage was a team that didn't get an automatic qualifying spot and they were above 500, they would have added them. So Rancho Mirage would have been the 15 seed, and whoever the team under them would have been the 16 seed. The thing is, the team after Rancho Mirage was Highland, and they were an automatic qualifier, so they start Division 9.
oh,
So does that make sense? So like you find your bit. So Beckman starts it, right?
Right.
And you count off how many automatic qualifiers there are. So it could take you 20 schools
To find your automatic
to
qualifier.
find your 13 automatic qualifiers. Then within that 1 to 20, you're going to be selecting the at-larges. Now, say even in those final 7 teams, you can't find anyone that meets the criteria. If the team underneath Rancho Mirage was not an automatic qualifier team, a team looking for an at-large, they might get in. The problem is the team underneath them was an automatic qualifier, so that starts Division 9, and then we do the whole thing again for Division 9, then we find the bottom of it, then we do the whole thing again for Division 10. So that's why it can be kind of important to know how many they're going to do in Division 1, and they sometimes don't decide that until 2 days before they do the rankings. Because are you going to do 8 teams and you're going to put, who they ended up putting in, right? So like they were deciding, okay, do we do 8 teams and leave it at Sierra Canyon? And that means Servite and Inglewood are the number 1 and number 2 in Division 2. Will they just beat the shit out of everyone? Maybe, maybe not. Do you do a 6 team? Do you do 12 teams? And then that means Murrieta Valley and Newbury Park would have been in it. And then that would have bumped up 2 people. If you did, think about it if you're Rancho, right? So Rancho had to play the number 1 team in Division 2. If they decided to do 12 teams in Division 1, that pulls people up, they go up. Say they decide to do 8 teams in Division 1, and it knocks Servite down and knocks Inglewood down. Now Rancho's down here in Division 3, and they beat the shit out of everybody.
Yeah.
And they play Chino Hills, who they beat by 40, and they play, whatever schools. So that's how, like, crazy it is. So the craziest thing that happened was in, what was it?
That 1 in 9 has to be crazy.
The 1 in 9 was crazy, but in Division 5, so they had their 13 teams. Tesoro was on the outside looking in, or they were on the outside looking in. They're eliminated. So what happened was Western was 4-5 entering their last game of the year against Trabuco Hills. Trabuco Hills was already in the playoffs, even if they won or lost. And with Foothill finishing their season at 5-5, they got the at-large. If Western had lost to Trabuco Hills, the process would have worked backward to the top of the pod, and they would have selected the highest rated team under 500, and it would have been Bishop San Diego up there as the third quote-unquote best team. What Western decided to do is they went to Trabuco Hills. They knew this because they had been following the rankings. They knew this. They scored a touchdown on the final play, and then went for 2 to go for the win.
Oh, shit.
Which bumped them to 500, so then they got the spot ahead of the other team. Whereas if they would have went to OT, who knows? They said, we're going for the win because we know we have to win to get into the playoffs because that's how the rankings are going to be. And then you're in. So that touchdown ended it for Bishop San Diego. So the thing that sucks, and what happened for us in soccer, is you almost, in football, it's a little bit different. Because sometimes they'll take teams that are under 500, but for the most part, you want to be good enough,
but not too good.
But not too good. Yeah. So like you don't want to be if St. Lucie soccer is a Division 5 level.
You don't want to be up by Huntington Park.
We don't want to be at the low end of Division 5. We'd almost rather be kind of shittier and get into the high end of Division 6, still be above 500 because they work down.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if we're in this, that's what happened with us in soccer. We were in this 11, 12, 13 range, and they had already taken the 1, 2, 3 automatic qualifiers or at-large bids ahead of us.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there like, gosh, if we would have actually been in the lower division based on the ratings, we would have been the second seed, and we low-key make a run. And so all the parents didn't understand. They were like, we got fucking robbed, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, the computer, man. Like, that's just the computer spits it out, and that's how it is.
I appreciate you explaining it, and it makes sense the way that you're explaining it. I hate the logic for it because, like, for me, it's like, look, I knew when I was playing, like, our coaches came out and said, hey, we're Division 4, or I think at 1 year, hey, we're Division 7. Like,
yep,
this is just the division that you work in. You either make the playoffs in it or you don't. And then, like, I thought we figured out through the college football BCS era, like, this shit sucks.
Yeah. So, I mean, what they're doing now is, I get why they're doing it like this. One, they're trying to be more hands-off, CIF.
Okay.
And not have a committee deciding where to put teams, and then you say it's rigged that way. Now you can take the rigged part out of it, because it's just the fucking computer. Like,
right.
Now, the shitty thing about the computer, and I know why they're doing it this way, is, you know, when we were in school, it's like your previous 3 years would determine what division you'd be in for the next year.
Right. Yeah.
Right? Now, every year is different. And I get why they're doing that is because there's so many transfers.
I see.
Every team is different. Like,
okay.
You know, in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, it's like Glendora is Glendora. They're kind of in this range, and you might have a great team for 3 years, and then you might be shit, but you're always going to be Division 3 or 4, you know, whatever they decide, and it's going to be pretty steady. Now, in 2 weeks, you could have a quarterback come in, a running back, 2 DBs, and a D lineman, and your whole world is changed.
Yeah.
And then it's like Damien's still in Division 5, but they have a Division 2 squad, and they're just killing everyone. This isn't fair. So I get what they're doing. Now, the thing that makes it not as bad for football is they take so many at-larges. For a school like St. Lucy's, this system where they're still really prioritizing you making it out of your league, we're screwed.
Yeah,
because we have to beat Etiwanda, Rancho, Upland, and all these teams and all these sports. So we have to bank on playing shitty teams in the preseason to be above 500, and then we cross our fingers.
Yeah,
hope we get in. Hope we get in, you know? And we got in for basketball, didn't get in for soccer. Soccer was probably our sport that had a chance to actually go win it if they got in. Basketball, it was a blessing they got in. They weren't going to probably make the run in that tournament. So you just kind of get stuck, and there isn't much, you know, that you can do. You just hope that you're going to be above 500, but it's hard to be above 500 when, for us, you're probably penciling in 0-10 for your league schedule. It's like if you're like, okay, we'll go 5-5 or 3-7 at the worst. Like, okay, we need to find, you know, we need to be 12-5 in non-league, which is doable. We could find that, you know, we can find games where we can win. But you know, if you're penciling 0-10,
I mean,
could be Jeech.
To be fair though, if you're going 0-10 in your league, you deserve to go to the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. So then that's the other argument of it. It's like some people, I think we're letting too many teams into the playoffs, and now it used to mean something to win your league.
Yeah.
Because your league was local, and that means you were the best team in your area or whatever. Now it's just like, did we go to CIF? And you go to a school, they have a CIF banner up there. They didn't tell you they were in Division 12 for football.
Yeah, you don't know the difference.
They just say we won CIF for football. Whereas Damien would kill anybody pretty much in the southern section, barring 12 teams. And even if they lose to the 12 to 18th team, it's probably a game. You know, they won't win CIF because if they're good, they're going to be Division 2. So they got to be really good in Division 2.
Yeah.
Or you almost hope that
you
let's
drop to
slip
D3.
up. Let's go 7-3, go 4-1 in league. We're at the top of D3. Now we run.
So thinking about what you're talking about as far as where you want to be, I'm just gonna jump forward to kind of a devil's advocate. Like, at what point are we gonna start seeing situations where there's gonna be an investigation by CIF, like, oh, they threw this game in order to move down
Yeah.
this
So
spot?
what we found out that happened in water polo this year for girls.
Oh shit.
So there was a team, I don't know who it was, I'd have to go back and look,
Hmm.
where they would send their JV team to play in a varsity game to lose
I see, to trick
and
the
tank
computer.
their rankings because they knew that they would, when they got to league, we're going to play our team. They would do this in the preseason. They were like, hey, we're going to tank the preseason. We're going to go win our league. So we're automatically going to be in. Our rating's going to suck. We're going to go to Division 7. We're going to beat the crap out of everyone and win CIF. So, yeah, it is. That's a world that you are thinking about. It's like, should we lose? Should we win?
Yeah.
You know, our flag football team was ranked 250th because we went 0-14. We
Shout
weren't
out.
the 250th worst team, I'll tell you that. We could beat a team probably 150 to 250 for sure, maybe even higher.
But you
But
guys were in such a tough league.
the computer doesn't know really. It can't compute with, okay, but they're not losing, but they're losing by a lot, but they're playing these teams, and then you go play a team that thinks that you're shit and you almost beat them with 4 girls, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, kind of. I feel like there needs to be some sort of area thrown into the metric as far as like strength of schedule. Like, again, if you're in the round of death, like that
Yeah.
should a lot more than playing school for the deaf and the blind. Like, that's just kind of the way it
Yeah.
goes. Glendora stomps like shit. I don't even know Colony preseason because they go 0-5. Like,
Hmm.
I don't really think it's weighed as much as, like, let's say they pull off a game winner against Charter Oak. Like, that
Yeah.
win is fucking
Hmm.
massive versus this
Yeah.
other bullshit. Like, it doesn't. If I play South Pasadena, it doesn't mean shit. Like, who cares?
So that's why everyone was like, do we want to go to the baseline league? Because we
That's
have
how
to
they give
play,
people the incentive to want
because
to go there.
yeah, but then I do get why teams were like, we don't want to go play them because then we could just go 0-4 in league. What's the fucking point? And then now we have to win these games in the early in the year
Isn't that
to
kind of what football used to be? Like, I want the challenge to, like,
that's what, yeah.
I want to fucking
Now
play the best to be the best.
everyone is trying to be, they're trying to know their team is good by looking shit on the record. Unless you know your team is really good. Like, then you
Right.
just go play. If you're kind of like the Damian range and up, you're gonna schedule teams you're gonna go play because unless you have a catastrophic season, you're gonna go above 500. You'll probably get
Right.
in. But, say most of the teams that are good and they're in the upper echelon of Division 1, Division 2 range,
Hmm.
but say Damian goes 5-5, but they played really tough teams
Yeah.
and they don't get that at large, and you're like, well, what was the point of us being in a hard league? Why don't we just go join Glendora and Charter Oak and all them and just beat the shit out of them, make playoffs every year? And so that's the thing that we have with at the girls' school is like we could probably make CF in every sport every year if we joined a league of, if we joined the Ramona Convent, Pomona Catholic, Mary Star of the Sea, fucking shitter
Sure.
rats.
Sure.
We could
Sure.
beat
Rat
we could beat the
division.
hell out of them. Even if you join an Azusa Dewarty,
Yeah, you're just running the shit.
you could probably run shit, but I don't
I
know.
I feel like it needs to go back to the old system of, like, where you're located as your league, like the
Yeah.
cities around you, like
Yeah, and I
because
get why
there's
they
so
went
many
away because it got
programs.
weird with private schools.
Yeah, and
'Cause
probably
it's like
transfers too.
because those kids can just come in from anywhere, but now I think public schools are l loosening their restrictions on you don't just have to be from Glendora to go to Glendora High School.
Yeah,
There's people
yeah,
that can go to school there, like
100%. I just like because you hear about a lot of programs where they're like, we don't have the money to field a team, and it's like, well, where's your league? And it's like, well, yeah, no shit, you got to go 40 minutes every single game by
yeah,
bus, like versus if you played a team that's like 5 minutes away from you, I'm pretty sure we could find the funds for that.
yeah, yeah,
It's an
everyone has to
interesting world. It's honestly like the NFL is trickling down into college, and then the college NFL hybrid is trickling into high school with like the transfer
100%.
portal and then this realignment and
Yeah, it's so
shit,
insane
man.
nowadays, man. It's so
Wow.
insane. That's why I'll continue to say this. Track is the best because they have 4 divisions. They break it down by your school size. lower divisions, you run against each other. You know, if the big D1 public schools, they all run against each other. But the thing about it is, we all meet up at the end. If you're that guy, I'm gonna race you at some point. If you're in my division, I'll race you at Division 3 prelims or finals. If you're not in my division, we'll meet at the Masters meet. If you happen to not be in my heat at Masters and you make it to state, I'll see you at state. If you didn't make the final, you're a shitter. Or if you did make the final, I'll see you there. Eventually, we all have to race each other. It's not like we get to state finals. It's every division from every section is all there. Who are the best 24 to or I guess I should say 27 to 36 guys in an event. Here you go. Here's your chance. So that's at least nice, is if you handle your business, it doesn't have to come down to ratings. It doesn't have to come down to rankings. It's just
We'll
did you
settle
run
it.
did you run the time to get there? Whereas in previous years, our guys wouldn't have made it, because they, you used to like they ended up getting 12th in the relay at state.
Mm-hmm.
In the previous year, they wouldn't have qualified because they didn't from Division 3 finals to Masters, they only took 9. From CIF finals to the Masters meet, they used to only take 9. This year they took 18. So we went in as like the 14th, 15th best team in our section.
Yeah.
We make it. We end up going. It's just kind of the same argument that St. Pius is probably making. Hey, just give us a chance and we'll go win the whole thing. We finished higher in the state of California than we did in the section.
Damn.
Just because you get there and maybe you were just off the weekend before, and then you're dealing with high school kids at the end of the day. So
could have had a bad math class.
Could have had a bad, all 4 guys run bad versus all 4 guys run great. That's 4 seconds right there potentially. So you never know what can happen. So I get why CIF is doing it that way, and they're giving more opportunities. It's just I feel like we almost went too far.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Give us a chance and we'll win it. It's just like, man, if you go 1-9, like
if you go
have
1-9
right
and they don't
into the
put you in, then you can't complain. Like you can
Yeah,
say like, oh yeah, I think we were good. We had an unlucky year, but like there's no justifiable way for you to complain about not being in the playoffs if you went 1-9. It's like
no, and like, what's the incentive for like? It used to be I want to win my league, 1, so I get the automatic bid, and 2, so I get to play a shitter school in my first round.
I know now it's no shitters.
That's kind of dumb.
Yeah,
because like it's
because it's straight ranking. So like the number 1 team in Division 2 and the number 16 team in Division 2, it's Murrieta Valley and Rancho Cucamonga. They played the first game of their season and went to double OT.
Yeah.
And they played the year before in CIF and it was like 55 to 48. So it's like every game is for your life. It's not like we're gonna roll down the road to like Downey and just kick the crap out of them because they happen to make it.
Yeah.
So that's why every year is different too. It's like Damien, if it goes bad but they qualify into their league, they could be in Division 4 if they get in. Glendora, if they go 10-0, they probably won't be Division 2, but Bonita went 10-0 and they were Division 3. And Glendora would have been in that like Division 7-ish range this year.
Yeah,
but if they go 10-0, Northview was there and they had to go. Northview went 10-0. They had to go to Long Beach Poly.
Oh, and just got that shit right.
I mean, it was like 24 to like 8 or something. Like it wasn't the worst game ever. They gave it a run, but it's like they're fucked. They go 10-0, have the best year in school history. They win league. Hey, here's your reward. You're going to Long Beach Poly.
It's slaughtered.
Because Long Beach Poly was kind of shit last year, but they got in because their rating was high, and there you go. So their reward is a home game against Northview for being shit.
I mean, that's just kind of like.
I know we're kind of losing the plot.
Stupid. Yeah, I don't like it. I mean, I obviously they don't give a shit that I don't like it. They
don't give a fuck.
They did, but I mean, I'm
just 2 fucks about what you think.
It's pretty good. And you know what? That's probably the right thing to think. I appreciate you breaking that down for us as a professor and kind of just teaching us the ins and outs.
Oh, bullshit. I have to know as my job now. It's what they pay me to know.
It's good. And you know what?
I'm going to explain it all to parents in 2 weeks from now. Athletic information night. Hey, here's how we make CIF. We probably won't, but just want to let you know.
Here's how we could.
Just how we could. This is what we have to do. Preseason, we got to be dialed in, man. We have to be so dialed.
So for that, is it like when you go to a financial meeting and they have like, this is our like worst case scenario, best case scenario, most likely. You have something like that, like best case scenario?
Kind of. I'm like, best case, hey, if we are in soccer, top 3 teams in our league, make it to CIF automatically, no ifs, ands, or buts. If we get 4th through 6th, we have to be above 500. Have to. Which
Worst case
means
scenario, we
that
pencil 0 and
a lot
10.
of times people don't realize, like, I would always get mad even when I was in high school. A lot of kids would be like, "Oh, oh, we lost, but it was just preseason." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "It's not league, but it's your season.
Oh yeah.
This game matters."
This
Like
shit
your
means something.
non-league game at Claremont or whatever your league may be, it still matters. You don't wanna just go 0 and 5 because
No.
you could
You
sure,
got to
you can
run the
go
table
win
in
your
league.
league and be fine, but say you go 3 and 2 in league, but you went 0 and 5 in the beginning, you're not gonna make the playoffs, even if
Yep.
you have a winning record because they're only gonna take 2 teams from a 5-team league. So you can't just, like, just burn
Just
all
bank
your
on it.
non-league games. I always got mad. It's like, "Oh, no, it's just our preseason." I hate when people call it preseason.
There's no preseason in high school
Even
sports.
ADs will email me and be like, "Hey, do you wanna, schedule a preseason game?" I'm like, "You mean a non-league game?" Because
Get it right.
I need this fucking game, man. I need it to
It
win
means something to me,
because
man.
we gotta play Etowanda in basketball. They're #1 in the nation, man. I need this game, okay? Because I'm already penciling in 0 and 10.
Funny, but I could just see you in your office with a whiteboard. Just I got to do it.
So basically, we always max out our
Oh.
schedule pretty much. So you can play 28 basketball games in your year.
Mhm.
So I pencil in our 0 and 10. And
Where's
then
18 winnable?
I'm like, okay, so how do we go? What's the math on that? How do we go 14 and 4? How do we go 14 and 4?
Start working
Because
the
there's our
phones.
18 and our 10. How do we get to 14 and 14? And how do we make this dance? Because I'm pretty sure that's what we went last year was 14 and
So
14.
you're just in there cooking it up, just like
Well,
draft day. Just got
our basketball
everything
coach
written
is
up.
good, so he kind of like he knows the vibe. But like with soccer, for the like last year we were good, so we won a lot of non-league games and we were above 500. But this year we lose like a lot of seniors, so I'm like, hey man,
Got to
what are
make some
we?
things happen.
I'm like, are you sure you want to schedule the same teams as we did last year? Yeah, we ended up having 24 games for basketball last year, so we went 12 and 12. Oh, we have less in. It actually helps us this year because our league went to like a carousel system. So
What does that mean?
so now you only play every team once in your league, and then
Uh-huh.
you do a tournament at the end. So we go 0 and 5, right? So we lose to Upland, Chino Hills, Rancho, Osos, and Etowanda, and then the #1 and #2 seed get a bye. 6 plays 3, so we
Okay.
played Los Osos and we lost. 5 plays 4, so then the loser of that game we play. And it's just like, so we only have to play 7 games in league if we lose out. So now it's like, okay, pencil in 0 and 7.
Hey, got a chance here. There's
Got a
a.
chance. There's games available,
And
So
then what if you pull one? So now it's just 1 and
I
6.
know. There you go. So in our thing, in our non-league schedule, we went. Let me count out the wins. So there's 2 and 2, 3 and 2, 4 and 2, 5 and 2, 5 and 3, 6 and 3, 7 and 3, 8 and 3, 8 and 4. 9 and 4, 10 and 4, 11 and 4. We went 12 and 4. There's your 12 and 4, and then you lose 7 games. So we were 12 and 11.
That
Actually, and
gets
then
you in the dance.
we scheduled another game to try and get even more above 500. We lost that, so actually we had another non-league game. So we ended up even.
Oh shit.
So I was like, oh shit, and then we got in. But we were stat padding against a couple teams. We played Pomona Catholic 3 times. Needed every win we could get.
Hey, I know we whipped your ass. Hey, how do you feel about coming out next week?
We come,
You know,
yeah.
we'll come
Please.
out to you. We'll bring cookies.
We'll do whatever you need us to do.
We'll get you coffee. Shake your hand.
Yeah, so it was pretty insane. And then versus, let me find soccer. Yeah, so soccer we went 11, 7 and 4. Good thing about soccer is you can get a tie. I'll
Right.
take a tie every time, man. Ties go a long way for this program.
Really?
Oh yeah, because we didn't lose.
So is that like
So
three?
like say we're
point for a
11,
tie or
7 and
what?
4
Yeah.
versus we could have been 11 and 11, or it's like I'll take a tie because it's basically like we're just banking games that we can now lose.
Right.
So I'll find our schedule right now.
Sounds like a
We
miserable existence.
It's fucking horrible, bro. So like I knew we were in for a year when we played Bonita game 1 and we tied. I was like, that's a massive tie. And then we win, tie, win, tie, win. Our first game we lost was Bishop Amat, and then we won against Diamond Ranch, won against San Gabriel, and then we got into league. So I'm like, going into league, we had only lost one game. So I was like, let's just go 500 here. Like, we have a good enough team. So we ended up going 3-6-1 in our league. So we didn't do like the best, but it's like we're good. We banked all the wins, but then we didn't get in because we didn't get the fucking at large. So it's like, okay, let me just go kill
Didn't mean
myself.
for shit. Yeah. There you go.
Let me just go GH.
Yeah, let me just go GG myself there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, the fucking high school sports now is just wild. Now, the big question, and I don't want to speak it into existence, but I'm asking anyways. You think this shit's gonna fall down into like the little league sports? Like, am I gonna see Junior All American where we got a fucking at large system and a different
I mean,
ECS this and
it could get weird, man. It could get weird.
I'm about to sit there and look at my son. Look, I know you guys went 5-5, okay, but look, this is the way the system went, and you guys just weren't the at large bid. Okay, sorry about it. Maybe you go 6-4 and you fucking make it.
Sure, it's been nice knowing you.
Yeah, it's interesting.
There you have it.
All right.
Just in case anyone was wondering, obviously no one gives a fuck really, but that's my job now, so like I have to kind of know shit.
I mean, honestly, I think they could just rip this clip and throw it for a training.
Just put it up on CIF, like explained. Like CIF playoffs explained. Yeah.
Or just reach out to us. We'll figure out a price. It's easy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, actually, you could just give us donuts. We don't give a fuck.
I really don't give a fuck, man. I could make this shit. I'm pissed off. Should piss me off. I'm scratching and clawing. I'm like reaching out to schools you never heard of. We were gonna play like the math and science academy.
What about school for the deaf and the blind? Do they exist?
We could, yeah.
They might.
We were gonna play like Lutheran, like a little Lutheran school. We're scheduling. Like I'm like, I need a win.
What about the school?
I'm just looking at ones and O's. Like that's all I'm looking at. I'm not looking at who you are or where you're from. We have a team coming in to play volleyball against us. If you could draw a straight line from Glendora over the mountains, that's where they are. It's Little Rock High School. Problem is there is no straight line, so they got to go around, go to the 15, come to the 210, and I'm like, we're not going to you, but if y'all need a game, man, come on over.
Come on.
And they were shit. So I'm like, come on in, we need the win.
Need the one. Need that one, gentlemen.
We need to stack our wins while we can.
That's good.
Slowly.
So you're taking the Nick Saban SEC approach of just fucking Sister Mary Fish of the Sea, school for the deaf and the blind. Get them all in.
Anything we can do.
That's good
100%.
shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked. Got one of the greatest coaches of all time, his win record. So
yeah,
there's got to be something to it. So I actually had something happen this week. I don't know. Have you ever gone to the dermatologist? Had to get some stuff done?
I have, a couple times, yeah.
So I went yesterday, and I hadn't been for a long time. I'd had one removed from my chest, which the doctor, I think I was in 9th grade or something. The doctor was an asshole. Mm-hmm. So he does the numbing shit and then does all that and then cuts it. And then he starts doing his thing to clean it up. And he just like looks me in the face. And he's like, "Do you smell that?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, that's your flesh burning." I'm like,
"Oh, nice.
Thanks, pal."
So
last night or yesterday, I went and I got one under my left arm removed. I had a little thing on my chest gone, and then one on the back of my head, like right in the soft part where your skull and like spinal cord hit.
Yep.
So you're familiar with when they give you those shots? It's like they're fucking shanking you.
Oh,
like they're just fucking getting after you.
It's the worst. It's the worst shit of all time. It hurts so bad.
She hit me with 3 under my arm, and I was like, "Okay, we're good." And then she hit me with 3 in the back of the head. I'm not trying to exaggerate here. I think that's the closest I'll ever get to being stabbed in the back of the head. Like it felt like, and she was fucking giving it the business. I don't know how much was in this syringe, but like, I mean, if this was Call of Duty, she spammed that melee.
Yeah,
like she
got you
just jamming that shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, for a second there, I thought I was getting drunk off of this shit. Like it was, and then I started doing the math. I'm like, this shit's in right into my fucking spinal cord. I mean, this shit might.
Absolutely.
I don't know what it's gonna do.
Shalole.
So get the procedure done. Didn't feel the cut, which was nice, but I did feel the entire cauterizing part. So that was interesting.
Wasn't ideal.
No, glad I got it done. I will say, reported to the board of directors after, hey, everything's good. Was just gave the recap, just like I said, hey, their arm was fine, everything was fine. I said, I'm not gonna lie to you, back of the head one hurt pretty good.
Yeah.
We go through this whole merry-go-round, and you know exactly what I'm about to say. When you go through a pain threshold, there's always one thing that the board of directors like to throw out there. It's one movement.
Yeah.
Every time. Every time, and it goes through, and I'm waiting for it. I'm like a batter just waiting on a fucking curveball. I'm like, okay, just sit on this thing and just wait. And sure enough, it goes. I just hear, you know what? I'm sure it can't be as bad as what we got to go through. I'm like, what do you
Every
mean?
time.
Childbirth, and I almost want to be like, well, we haven't reached that stage of life yet, so you can't.
Hey, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, you can't tell me that it's not.
Can't
Like,
say. Yeah.
look, I would have got stabbed in the back of the head. I'm just telling you what happened to me.
Sure.
You know, I'm sure, Vietnam War vets say, hey, you know what? It's not as bad as laying on a grenade. I'm sure it isn't.
Yeah, facts.
I'm just fucking saying.
Literally.
It doesn't feel good. So, finish that whole ordeal. And then I had a flight booked for the island, the Rebirth Island. And that got canceled. Spirit Airlines, piece of shit. That's just that's what happens. You know what I mean? So I decided to, turn on the Dynasty and just see what Coach Skinny Bastard's up to. Now, first thing I'm going to say, whoever set the animation for Coach Skinny Bastard running down the hill at Clemson, you better count your fucking days.
Trolley?
This guy looks like it looks like Cheech running down the hill.
Oh, no.
I need that Dabo speed. I need to be running with the lads. I'm getting passed by my starting center running down the hill, and
it's pathetic.
What pissed me off more is it's not that he's running down slow. He's fucking looking at the ground when he's running.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Some bullshit is what it is.
I mean, he's fucking 130 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah.
What's the issue?
What are we doing here?
But I'm proud to report the lads are, I believe we're 6-1 right now. We started the season off with a heartbreaker. We lost against LSU. They came into our town. Played the moments. It's tough when you face a defense that's blitzing the fuck out of you on Heisman.
Yeah, and you don't stand a chance.
It's your first play of the quarter, so you're trying to go one and done. And I threw a pick, so that's just the way that works. I'm gonna need that also tuned down. I don't know if you've seen that. I'll have a wide open deep shot. I've called this. I've schemed it up. I've put max protection. Got the running back on the right side. I got everything football wise right.
Yep.
I need you to explain to me how in 2.2 seconds or something like this, 2 seconds, how I can get the ball. I just try to take one step forward and throw it, and somehow I'm at my lineman's ass. I'm 5 yards in the gun.
You're in his ass already?
I'm getting sacked. How the fuck? So I look at the replay, and somehow Cade has taken 2 steps forward that are fucking 5 yards. I didn't even know that's possible from the pocket.
Bullshit.
So besides all the other bullshit, we've stabilized. I'm not going to lie, at the beginning of the year, we were having a tough time running the ball. When I say a tough time, I mean we couldn't get like 15 yards on the ground. It was looking tough.
Getting scammed out there.
Yeah, so we, revamped a couple things, moved a running back over here. So now we're running the ball pretty consistent. We beat the shit. I mean, we fucking obliterated SMU. It was supposed to be a big game. They're like a 7th rank, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we fucking it was 35-7 or 35-14, something like that. So we just, spanked them a bit. And then got on the recruiting trail. And last night we secured the commitment for a 5-star offensive tackle and a 5-star middle linebacker. Got hoed out of the number 1 recruit in the country. He was a tight end. I was in the lead for him. And I say the lead, I was like head and shoulders above every other team. And then just out of nowhere, fucking Notre Dame just climbs to the top. I'm like, how did you? And then I lost the number 1 corner in the country to Illinois. I was in the lead on that. Yeah, it's been tough with that. But we're probably looking for some transfer portal people because
I got a couple tips and tricks, to get you through the.
I'm all open because maybe I've been abusing the.
I've had 4
the dogs.
I've done 4. I've done 4 recruiting classes for Kansas State. I've been top 20 recruiting classes every year.
Holy shit!
And then top 10 my last year, I think year 4, because we did a little bit better. Still haven't won shit because fucking suck. Kansas State, there's only so much you can do with shitters. But and then I found some like settings from this guy, like user and dynasty settings. Maybe I'll send them to you so you can I think he turned interceptions down to like 40 instead of 50.
Thank God.
To try and You
Can
know,
we
it's
talk
still
about
it can
why is
still
it
be a
that
little trolly, but
why is it that usering in this game is so hard? Like
yeah.
I perfectly read a tight end corner. I know the tight end is a star for SMU. It's 4th and 12. I know where he's going with the ball. I did the perfect thing. I hit the trigger so he's facing, eyes
Yeah.
on the ball. Perfect. I read it. I go to jump it. My fucking guy somehow misses it. It hits him in the hands.
Mhm.
This guy catches it, goes down the sidelines for 6. So I
Yeah, I'll send it
don't
to
know what's
you.
going on
They're
there.
probably updated by now, so I'll maybe check, or I'll just send you the guy that I watched on YouTube. And then there's a couple different like coach models. Like I think I'm doing like mainly the motivator one. I'm trying to
I think I
max
picked
out motivator. It's
I think I
that
picked
and
the
recruiter are
tactician or
good.
something.
Recruiter is like some of the and then you can like stack them. Like if you want to be a motivator guy or a recruiter, then you can like stack your assistants to have tactician and other stuff. But motivator is good because if you're kind of a smaller school, I mean, for Kansas State, it worked for me. Like I wanted to
Get the
get
best out of your boys.
boosts, like training boosts every year because I did manual for my boost. So I want to get like the most I can. You can take a guy if you have a guy who's like a star development or whatever, and he has like 80 to 100 recruit points or skill points that you can use. You can get him from like 80 something to 90 overall
Damn.
if you level up the right stuff. Um,
Shit.
but when I recruit, I normally basically I know how many skill points I can use a week.
Mm-hmm.
Typically for Kansas State, what I've done because it's a little different than like if I could do it for USC or like I fucking pick Bama or something. I'll go through and I will only sort. I'll sort 4 stars and 5 stars, and I'll do top three. I'll sort by top three, and I'll try and fill out as many as I can that I need for like my position needs, but
Yeah.
I'll normally always cap it at however much I have to spend. Like if I have 1,000 to spend week one, that means I can do send the house for 20 guys because I can do
Yeah.
50 per. So I'll do like 20 guys only. Even if there's
Yeah.
hella
Okay.
other people,
That's what I was doing
I'm
too. Is
trying
kind
to
of just
get
picking the
all those
top.
guys out the way, and then I will always get a guy off my board if he's a bust. I don't care if he's a 5 star. I don't care if he's the number one guy in the country. Because when they're a bust, their development is always going to be less. Even if their star is still a 5 star. Typically, if you're a bust, if you're a 5 star, you're more like a 4 star. But you might only have like normal development.
Right. I don't want
Whereas
that.
if you have a 4 star that's a gem, he might end up having elite development. He's just going to be better than that guy after your third season because you level him up like so much.
Yeah.
So then I'll go through. I just fucking send the breaks off of everyone. Okay, because most of the time, if you have a guy that's in your top three and you offer him a scholarship and you send the house, you're probably going to get first pretty quick. The only other thing I did for Kansas State is I always recruited the best players in my state. Easy, like every time. And if I had any points remaining, like if they were in my top three and they're from Kansas, I'm giving them like 25 points and I'm just letting them just vibe out because no one's really going to come and try and get them. And
Yeah, because they're chilling there.
they probably want to go to Kansas State anyway. And then once
Okay.
the biggest thing you can do, once you can do a visit, do the fucking visit. Even if you don't have all three like green check marks, so you can't do the like hard sell, just pick the hot. If there's two of them, just pick one and do the visit based on that. And if you don't have the points, what I've been doing is if you do send the house, most of your guys will get into the top five kind of around the same time. So if you're able to hard sell, don't add any more points. Just do the 40 points, go all the way down your board. You'll probably have like 100 points to 120 points remaining. Send guys on visits and then just keep the next week. You'll have the same 120 left because you're not going to add them, and then just do it like that. And then once you get all your visits in, the visits will mean more than the 10 extra points you could do of like contact friends and family or whatever. Like it doesn't give a fuck. Hard sell, visit, and they'll just be fucking they'll be shaking your hand every time. They'll be like,
Shaking
absolutely.
hands.
And then once you get to like
Perfect.
week 6,
Yeah.
7-ish, when you know like you probably have like half of your board maybe is already committed, the best thing you can do is just go to 4 stars and 5 stars, search by open. Whoever's recruitment is still open. Dude, there could be like a 7th overall guy that's still open and nobody's offered him for some reason, or one school has offered him, and then just do those guys because they're just waiting for someone to offer him. They'll just fly to the top of your board, and you're like, dude, I'm just like getting people easily.
Shit. Okay. Yeah,
And
I've
then
been doing this
the
similar for
only one other thing is sometimes I'll if you have a guy who locked you out because of like playing time, or for Kansas State it happened to me a lot because of like playing style. Like if we were playing bad, and the D tackle won't want to go there because we're not doing run defense as well. Just keep them on your board if there's space, because if you start playing better and your grade goes up, it'll just unlock automatically, and then you can just start recruiting them again. But if you take him all the way off your board, all the like points you had built up on his recruiting thing go away.
I
So
might have
if
fucked
he
one up.
so if he unlocks and if you end up playing better and you start throwing touchdowns and he's like, "Oh, okay, never mind, they're low key good." If you took him off your board, once you take it off your board, you have to if you bring him
Resell
back,
them.
you have to even give him a scholarship again.
Oh
You have to
shit. Okay.
restart your whole shit. So you might as well just leave them on the board. Like if it's something like they lock you out and it's like, something that is not going to improve, it's like, okay, whatever, fucking toss him. There was one time for me, I lost out to like LSU and he wanted to go there because his thing was championship contender. I kept him on my board. They ended up losing their last 3 games, didn't make it. He locked them out. So he was still on my board, and then I got to recruit him again. And it was low key like he flipped, like a last minute flip back to me. But I only kept up the points because I kept him on my board. But that one is like really rare. That someone's like thing. But it's like you might as well keep them on your board if you have the space. Like yeah, there's nowhere else for them to
Yeah,
go. Like what the
I
fuck
gotta
else are they gonna?
I gotta double check because I had the number one center. I was number one on his board, offered him a scholarship, everything.
Yeah,
And obviously we're 6-1. Like we've only got one loss. We're number 3 in the country.
yeah,
And I think week 8 he locked me out, and it said playing style, and it said we were a D plus, and he was looking for an A. I'm like, but like, how does that make sense? We've been talking this entire time. It's never a
yeah,
problem. None of this. And I can't remember if last night if I took him off my board because I was like, that ain't gonna change. I'm
yeah,
gonna be so pissed if I
yeah.
lose
So
out on
once
the
you take
number
him
one
off and
center.
he's still like if it's still a bad playing style thing, you can't even add him back to your board until your playing style goes back up. But if you just leave him on your board, that like bar that you've been building up, it'll stay like that. And it's going to
Oh,
be
I
on
hope I
other
didn't do
teams.
it.
It's going to be on other teams to try and recruit him up. So
Yeah.
like if nobody ends up going after him and then your playing style gets better and he unlocks for you, you just keep recruiting him like you just were and it doesn't even act like nothing happened. But
Fuck, I hope I
once you
didn't do
take
it
him
last
off your
night.
board, it like fucking resets everything. And it's like, oh shit, I got to re-offer this guy. I'm like, oh jeez,
Yeah, I
it's
might have
horrible.
fucked it. I might have fucked it. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, but it's all like little things like that, and then you'll just start like farming.
I just don't understand. Like for me, it's like okay, why? Like my play style is a D plus. What do you mean? Like we were running the ball in the red zone, scoring on the ground. We were throwing a bunch of touchdowns. Like we're putting up like 30 to
You
21
you
points a
can you
game.
can check. You can check.
I was trying to
So,
figure out how to do that.
so like if you go to your school grades page and you go over to where it says playing style, you can sort by position.
Okay.
So if the guy you're recruiting is a agile center, you can go to your playing style and you can hit RT or whatever, and you can go down till you find center agile, and it'll show you what you
Oh
need to
shit.
do in the game for his thing to improve. So with some guys, it'll be like you need to pass for 400 yards. And it's like, okay, well, we're not fucking going to be able to do that. But with the
Checks out
center,
a
it
lot
might
of this.
just be like average 120 yards on the ground, per game. So if you had 2 games where you guys were just airing it the fuck out
Yeah,
and
it's
it just
probably it
went
then.
down on its own,
That
then
makes
it could have
sense.
went down
Okay.
to 80. Now the next 2 games, if you just run the rock, like if you could just go in there yourself and say we're running the rock, we're running for 300 yards, it could just jump right back up again because he's like, oh okay, sounds good. But you just have to know what the thing is. So go to your team grades,
Yeah.
go to playing style, and then sort by whatever like type of center your guy is, power or agile or whatever, and it'll tell you
Yeah.
what you have to do to get the grade back up.
Okay. I'll have to check it. That's probably not going to change because like my playbook is an air raid, and like I was
Yeah,
actually checking my stats last night. I mean, when I say we're spreading the ball around, like I got 3 top
spreading the wealth.
receivers with over 400 receiving yards, over 4 touchdowns each. Like everybody's getting touches. But then it pisses me off when I see like, oh, risk of transfer, and I got my receivers at high. I'm like, bro, you're getting the rock. Like, I don't know what more you want. Like, we're winning. You're getting the rock. Like, what
Yeah.
do we? So, I mean, we're on track to not only make the playoffs, but to get a first round bye. So,
Yeah. Good.
I'd say it's pretty good for the first year. Um, I was so hopeful that I was going to get the number one. I didn't need a defensive tackle on my board, but I saw the number one guy and I was just recruiting him.
Yeah.
I was so close to getting him, and I think I lost him to Michigan at the last second. Even though we both had visits scheduled, because I scheduled my visit for I got the 2 5-stars because I scheduled their visits for the SMU game. So I was like, okay, this one's big
perfect.
money if we win. Bang,
Yeah.
one, here we go. And then the next best game that I had for home was Florida State, or it was like Sister Mary Fish of the Sea, and it would honestly it wouldn't give me anything if I scheduled them there. So right now we're just all in on. We got the team right now, so let's see if we can get the job done. Getting kind of pissed off too for some reason when you throw it to Heisman, it's raining every fucking game.
Yeah, I've been seeing people say that, and then they said
It's
like
just
once you kind of like
horrible.
play a bunch of games, then it stops. Like I haven't had a rain game in a while. So I think
God,
you just
okay.
like it's just like a weird like glitch, and you just get rain a bunch, and then it kind of just like goes away.
Okay, because it's like, dude, I know it's Clemson, but like, it's a game in September. It's not raining yet. It can't.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's good. I mean, it sounds like you're still at Kansas State. You're still giving it a run.
Yeah, I'm still there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still there. I'm only 4 seasons in. I'm on year like fucking 8 of my USC one right now. So we finally won the Natty. I had one of the greatest recruiting classes of all time. I might never lose again. Everything's 99 maxed out. I'm just fucking,
Holy
yeah,
shit.
no, I've been recruiting my ass off. But yeah, so I'll probably jump back to the Kansas State one here soon to just kind of, maybe jump ship here soon. I mean, there's only so
Yeah, I
much.
mean, I don't blame you. You need a little breather from the Kansas State experience. Like
Yeah,
that.
but there's
That's
only
a
so
tough
much you
one.
can do with those cats.
Quite literally.
Literally. Yeah.
I mean, hey, but you know what? You're giving it your all, and that's what counts.
Mhm.
Perfect. I mean, I don't think there's anything else we have to go over before we go into
I
some
think we're
Twitter
good.
shit.
I think we go to Twitter. Let's see
Sure.
what we can do. Let's see
Absolutely.
how much we could do. It's fucking freaks are yelling at us. I said 8, but I don't know. Might not look good.
I mean, fuck, I'm trying.
We're trying, guys.
Texas Tech's overpaying. Who gives a shit? Shamar
Yeah,
Stewart. No one
these
gives a
guys are.
fuck.
Those might be the Bengals, man. They might be the dumbest. One idea that I had that we could do closer to when the season starts.
Yeah.
We should do yours and mine full like prediction of the season. Like Eagles are going to go
Oh
14 and
shit.
3.
Okay.
Commanders are going 12 and 5, and then based on those games, obviously you can't like say, "Oh, Eagles are going 14 and 3, Cowboys are going 14 and 3," because like someone
Right.
has to lose to somebody at some point.
I
You
see what
do
you
it
mean.
actually with like Rams lose to the Eagles, so that means Eagles beat the Rams. You can't like
Yeah.
fuck up the schedule, And
I see what
then
you mean.
you'd be able to do who's the 1 through 7, who do you think's making the run, and like do the whole schedule, do yours and mine, and we can do that for an episode. But like closer to the
Yeah, I
in
like that.
August or something when preseason is going on, so who signed because like Bengals,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
can't sign shit right now.
Yeah, I mean the Bengals. If I had to pick, the Bengals for me are going like
Yeah,
2-15 because I think their offense can generate over 400. So like, yeah, they'll get a couple. But I mean, their defense is going to look fucking worse than a high school team. Like, it's not even going to be funny.
yeah,
I mean, I don't disagree with the owner. Like, yeah, I shouldn't pay you if you're in jail. Like, okay, fair enough. And I can't
yeah,
argue with the man's investment. But I don't understand because they're saying Shamar Stewart's practicing with Texas A&M. But like, I thought the whole idea is once you go to get drafted, you say I'm foregoing my eligibility to
yeah,
declare for the draft. So like, you can't go back. There's no
yeah.
way, right? But is that only once you've signed? I thought it was once you're drafted. Like,
We're gonna find out.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure he could probably find a way to get out of it though if he had to.
It just makes me so sick. Like, what happened to the game
Yeah,
I love?
I
So
know, man.
simple. Like,
So bad.
all right, police arrested a Grubhub driver and then gave customer Little Caesars. So, hey, good service. Who gives a shit? Gave her a 2-week notice. She wasn't the happiest about it. We're just gonna keep it moving here. Okay, so Fox is signing Dave Portnoy to their Big Noon kickoff, and they're saying that
Okay.
Portnoy is Fox's counter to McAfee on ESPN's College Game Day. They're not the same. Let's put it that way. Like the
Yeah, no, no.
McAfee effect will like I am predicting that we are going to see Pat McAfee in like marketing lectures in the future because
Yeah,
this guy's changing the way that marketing is done as far as from a sports perspective. Like it's unreal.
I know
Like
it's pretty insane.
just watching his episodes, you're like, fuck, this guy's
I
pretty
know.
smart. Like he's a doofus, but a very smart doofus.
Facts.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I get it, but you know, Mark Ingram coming back? Never mind. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I mean, who gives a shit? Bradley Beal signing to the Clippers. I mean, like I said, they're a Shady Oaks retirement home team to me. You know, I just can't wait to see on my phone, 3 notifications of Bradley Beal's out with back soreness, and then Kawhi
Yeah.
Leonard's out with load management, and then Chris Paul actually joined. We'll see, and so he's out with a hamstring, strain, and it's just a whole bunch of shit. But they got lots of toilets. And you've been to that arena. You said the toilets is pretty good amounts.
Yeah, not bad in there.
Okay.
Not bad in there, man. I'll tell you.
That's
They
never
need
a
it. They
bad
got the
thing.
senior home now with all those guys.
I don't even remember what this is. Who cares? Yeah, we talked. I
Oh,
mean, we don't even talk. Yeah,
jeez.
we could just.
Yeah.
There's been enough people talking.
Yeah,
Let's
these guys have been getting slammed.
Yeah, Big Ten. I mean, they're looking at revamping.
Trying to
this
get
thing.
4. Yeah.
Yeah, trying to get 4 automatic bids.
Yeah.
Unless the SEC decides to add a 9th conference game, which I don't disagree with. Like, because there's schedules we've seen for Georgia where they just fucking get systematic fish of the sea, and then like they have to play Tennessee at home, and then they play Bama at home. It's like, how did you get 9 home games?
I know.
Like, I want that. I'm not even complaining. I'm just asking, how do I get it?
Yeah.
Tell me where to apply.
They should let us vote.
Boy, we'd put together a pretty good playoff system if I'm being
Perfect.
real. Mike Williams is retiring. I'm not going to lie to you.
Didn't realize he was back on the Chargers.
Didn't as well, and then I was seeing some crazy things in our group chat, and I get it. There were emotions that were high, but it's like,
yeah, we're talking.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Hall
of Fame?
Look, I'm just gonna say if we're kind of stuttering on Stafford getting in the Hall of Fame, and then we're
if we're putting Mike Williams in, anyone gets in.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm not saying he was a terrible.
I'm gonna throw my name into the ring.
Yeah, I'll back it. This is crazy. So for EWC, the coaches will be on the stage during.
I know this is pretty crazy.
I hope it's Karma up front, just like hyping the guys up.
I mean, they can talk to all of Hardpoint and Control. I mean, they should just let Shotzi
might actually have an edge.
They should just let Shotzi run and just someone call out for him.
Just have Karma just call.
Yeah, just someone call out for him.
Go demon mode.
It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, in between rounds of S&D too, because if they can like watch the round and then they can talk to him and be like, because the guys will probably tweak and be like, oh, we don't want to do this strat anymore because we think they're doing this, and then the coach can be like, hey, no guys, you're still good. They didn't do that. Like don't worry.
So can the coaches see their own mini like they have Codcaster basically?
I think so. I don't know if they.
This is so weird.
I don't know if they just stand behind. I don't know what they do for S&D, like because if they're standing behind them during hardpoint, obviously they can talk at all time.
So they're standing the whole time. They're not even going to get a seat. They're just standing. For like
that's what I'm not sure how it will work for S&D too. Do they bring them out one at a time, like in between rounds. They bring them out. I don't think so. That'd be pretty insane.
Yeah, I mean you don't have much time between rounds. I just don't understand. Like, so is it going to be the point where Karma, because he can take in all these things at once? Like, can he just be like, Shotzi, there's a guy challenging you left, like Bruce, challenge this guy? Like, can he really like run the offense essentially?
Yeah,
just let these little minions go shoot. That's gonna be crazy. If so, I think that the Falcons will actually show a lot better than people think. Because if you have Clayster running the show and then you just let Pred just fucking go crazy, like I like their chances. What I don't like is Mountain Dew mixed with a beer.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm okay.
What the fuck is going on here?
I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, some partnerships just shouldn't happen as far as that.
Keep everything separate on that one.
This is just a perfect video. So shout out the Boston Breach, and I can't remember what game this is, but it's super funny. So this is what it's gonna be like with Shawnee on stage calling out for Snoop.
Oh fuck! Wait! Hey! Wait! They're coming! Lock! They're coming! There's a fucking Roman! Fucking give us
I mean, if I heard fucking calls.
I'm running it down.
Dude, I'm running through the smoke. That could be Hackney P2, and I'm running as fast as I can.
Facts.
I'm sliding through.
I don't give a shit.
Holy shit. What if Boston has like top 3 again? Like, what if they just find themselves just like sneaking in? Like, they face Optic in winners finals again, and they're like, fuck, how do we get here? Oh, shit. Who gives a shit? Blown through position. Okay. This shit I wanted your opinion on. What the fuck's going on with these electric backpacks recently? Like, why? Why do I need a backpack with my jersey number? Like, I feel like this is just dumb. Like, I'm gonna make fun of you more for showing up with a backpack like this.
Yeah.
Especially for fucking Kentucky.
Come back.
Like, I'm sick and tired of Kentucky getting my hopes up every single year, and hey, they got a team, they might have it, and then they just get curb stomped. Every single year, they face Georgia, they lose 13-10 on a last-second drive, and it pisses me off. Yeah, I don't want to see it till you start winning. Vikings, Jordan Addison, yep. Trouble. The Rashee Rice, I mean, this is insane. So Rashee Rice has been sentenced to a 5-year probation and 30 days of jail time. That can be served during the 5 years for, quote, his role in a multi-car crash in Dallas during the 2024 offseason. Rice is likely to receive a multiple game suspension. I just need to ask this question. Okay. How is it that this guy who had his part in a multi-car crash in Dallas that could have that injured people, could have killed people, if you're telling me he's going to get less of a penalty, than Deshaun Watson, who I'm not saying what he did was good, but you know what I mean? Like, how he was playing Grand Theft Auto for real. I mean, what call did Big Red make? Like, there's
he made the call.
But
to
there's
Donald
no
himself.
way. Like, Donald, Big Donald J. I mean, you got to talk me off the ledge. Like, he's got to get at least 5-game suspension, right? Like, or at least half a seat. Like, there's no way. Wasn't it like a 7-car collision that like one game suspension each car that crashed? Like, that's pretty even.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
I mean, I know it's Patrick Mahomes' guy, but like, we can't.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, we arrested Chiefsaholic, so that's a start. That's just
that
insane.
guy needed to go though.
He's a menace to society. Yeah, so Keenan Allen's back on the Chargers after Mike Williams died.
Okay, there you go.
Welcome back. Yep, let's just, new year, Sam Quentin Johnson. Quentin Johnson, let's just see what we got going on this year. You know it, you love it. We've expected it. Yep. Oh, good catch. All right. All right, Quentin, it's pat and go.
Oh,
maybe next time.
Johnson.
Maybe next time. Is there more? Probably.
Wait, he's gonna get a second try at this one. He's gonna get a second
Just a
chance.
simple hitch.
Oh, he got the second one. All right. Okay. Oh my god. All right, let's go. Oh my god.
I just don't know, man. Like, how many years are we gonna go through this experience?
Yeah, I mean, the guy's shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay to say a player's shit. Like, it's fine. I've said if I got to rely on Parkinson's to save my season, I'm fucked. Like, I know it. It's not nothing against him personally. I just understand what the situation is.
Yeah.
If your season comes down to Quentin to catch this rock, I don't know that you're going very far.
Yeah, facts.
Speaking of not going very far, you better not be going very far. Over under 3.5 showers per week, like, brother. What are we talking about?
I mean, we should be all hitting that over. I mean,
that's an easy over to hit, right? I mean, that's a 2-footer. That's a gimme.
Yeah, it's a straight gimme.
Especially in the summer. I mean, don't be a sick bastard. It's just wrong. Jimmy Graham doing some crazy shit. Yep, okay. They did their actions. Ayuk and Ricky Pearsall placed on the active and physically unable to perform list. And then, boy, we do have to talk about this. The NFLPA director Lloyd Howell resigned last night. An ESPN reports he charged the union for 2 strip club visits, including a $738 car ride from the airport to Tootsie's Cabaret.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, from what I've heard, it's a good spot. You know, wasn't that the place that Lou Williams broke out of the bubble to go get wings?
Yeah.
Was Tootsie?
It might be. It might be.
I mean, so they got good wings. I mean, there's no way that like The Sopranos was actually telling us stuff, but we just thought it was satire, right? Like they were literally saying like
Yeah.
every deal goes down at the strip club, and we're like, that's
Pretty
not
much.
right. And then
Yeah.
turns out every deal goes down at the strip club.
Shallow. Shallow.
But having no bitches. This is insane. So I understand that everybody wants a ring these days. I get it. I didn't know you get like a ring that looks like a championship ring if you win your conference. Like what are we doing?
Conference rings, I guess. All right, there you have it.
I mean, you played fucking Iowa State. I should hope you won.
I know.
I mean, Jesus.
Good for them.
Things are getting crazy.
Maybe I'll be back next year. Probably not, though.
Probably not. Yeah. Retrospect. 0 bets were placed on UMass to make it to the college football playoffs. Probably a good idea. Yeah. Marcus Smart went to the Lakers. Yeah. Who cares?
Yeah. Good luck.
This is an easy win from Lev Bell. But if you were offered $100K to stay inside for 14 days and not take a step outside, could you do it? Yes.
Jeez, I've done it.
Yeah. I work remote, pal.
I've done it for free.
Yeah, but if I get $100K,
and I'll do it again for free, probably.
Yeah. But if you're offering money, it's even better for me.
Oh yeah.
But I'd do it for free. Fuck it.
Fuck yeah.
These things had such a chance, and then they just. Oh,
sheesh.
I understand we're trying to show homage to the history. Could we just ditch the whole tan pants era? Like
Yeah,
it just looks horrible. I mean, this is better than Bumblebees, I guess, but like this could have been so good if we just had the black and the black helmet. Like that would have made it pretty sweet. But can't do anything easy these days. Speaking of easy, Commander's not having an easy way. Terry McLaurin wants his fucking money. We'll see later on. He did not show up for first day of training camp, and then he did not do the conditioning test.
Just traded for him. In fantasy, it's absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, you did trade for him?
Yeah, him and Kenneth Walker.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah. That's a good play.
Bye-bye, Kyron.
Good obs.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I mean, maybe they trade him somewhere better. I don't fucking know.
He'll probably go to a team that's worse, but he'll get more touches, so it's better for you.
Yeah, could be.
Like if he goes to the Patriots, like he'll get more touches.
Yeah, sure they could. Yeah, I know. They could fucking suck though. I don't know. Well, he goes to like the Steelers, and then I just want to shoot myself.
Yeah, it could be. He's playing third fiddle. I guess Devontae Adams not a fan of Love Island. He's not a fan of Chats. He said, "quote That's a dumbass show."
All right.
It
hurts, Smitty. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. So the American Athletic Conference rebranded to the American Conference, and they added a mascot.
Okay, the American. Sure.
Yeah,
this is on brand.
Soar. Name's Soar. We've all seen Jerry Jones talking shit about Micah Parsons and contracts.
Yeah.
I swear, this is why when everyone says this is the Cowboys' year, I just look at anything that comes up with the Cowboys with Jerry Jones, and I just see that right there is why you will not be prosperous at this point in time. Because I don't think I've heard from Howie in a very long time. I haven't heard from Les in a long time. And that's kind of the way it's supposed to be. Phenomenal business. Oh, yeah. We already talked about it. He doesn't want to pay someone who's going to jail.
Yeah, no. He doesn't want any part of that.
I'm not sure this is. I just need your 2 cents if you're running the game on a dating app here. So we got Courtney, and we're gonna send a like, and I'm not sure if saying if this will work, but you tell me if you sent a girl, if you smiled at me like this in real life, I'd probably shit my pants.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
Yeah, so it's not the wow factor we're looking for. It's not really screaming, "Hey, I'm interested in you." It's just
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
It's yeah, this ain't looking good.
So a couple practice swings. I don't know if it's. I'd say it's less if you're doing like you're doing shadow swings. You know what I mean? Like you're standing in
Yeah.
front of the mirror, kind of doing your thing, and it's
Go
showing you.
lowly.
But I think there was one key area that I missed here, and it's this game right up here. So if you have a tracker set for the Minnesota Twins and the Rockies,
Yeah.
I think I see the problem.
You're a
Like,
degenerate.
yeah, you need to take the Zen out your lower lip, okay? Fucking put down your Mountain Dew for just 5 seconds and just think, okay, what would she like to hear? I don't think this is it. Now, on the other hand, if this works, maybe you're rewriting the game.
Mhm.
Who gives a shit? They're throwing a bunch of random shit in this game. Besides, they've fucked up our view because we can't see anything because everything looks like Beavis and Butthead, and I'm not high enough to understand it. So that's great. Can't wait to join that again. Philip Rivers retired as a member of the Chargers. Congratulations.
Yep.
I'm sure you've heard of the game Peak.
Yeah, I
Developers
have.
have
Everyone's
opened,
playing that shit.
Yeah, I actually have some friends who are pissed off because they threw a proposal out at me as far as it's $7. It doesn't break the bank. I said absolutely, and then I got my ticket punched to the aisle, and you know how it goes. It's just all this bullshit. But so developers have been trolling Twitch streamers by unknowingly joining their games. They control Bing Bong, a plushie in the game, and surprise players by talking to them.
Yep.
So this kind of proves when I saw it, I was immediately with Sketch as far as we should just drown this thing because I figured some freak shit's going on. Because if you can get into the game, how far away are you from like hacking into my shit? You know what I mean? Like, how do we? I don't know. So we'll figure that out. Conversation with Trey Hendricks is not going well. Hendrickson is in Florida. Little Caesar employees saved the day, so good shit there. Ozzy Osbourne, rest in peace. I mean, we fucking sad day, but
R.I.P. man.
he
R.I.P. to a
fucking-
legend.
He put everything into that final performance. Like, did you hear about all the different stuff he was doing and the therapy he was going to? And he
Yeah.
stopped taking pain pills, so he was
Yeah.
on it. Like, he was. Damn.
Guy's a maniac.
Yeah. I guess we got these things that they're self-heating packs. There's only one fucking major problem. That sound like a lawnmower. I'm just gonna skip to this. Great that it cooks my food. There's only one problem. There's fucking plastic all over this.
Yeah.
So I got plastic in my food, which isn't good.
Yeah. Not ideal at all.
So great idea, just fucking
Shit execution.
shit execution. Somehow I don't even know how this worked. A Massachusetts guy won $1 million twice in one night because apparently he forgot he bought a ticket, so he went and bought another one and he won both times. So he got $2 million. How the fuck does that work?
Sure.
All right.
It should.
Sure, absolutely. Mike Vrabel, this was good. This is old school football.
How do you feel about how the guys came back?
I mean, whether you were in a coma when I answered Tom's question,
Yeah,
or typing on your phone or tweeting, I don't know, but I spent 5 minutes answering that question, and I could go back through it, but I'd rather not.
so he's not going back through it.
He's not going to do that. No, thank you.
It's so weird this year because the teams that I don't like, I have to kind of root for because like Pete Carroll went to the Raiders. I fucking
know.
hate the Raiders.
Yeah.
Vrabel went to the Patriots. I fucking hate the Pats. So it's like
it's unfortunate for you, huh?
Yeah, it's all right. There's gonna come a time in my life that I was gonna have to do it anyway. So might as well do it now. That's good. Joey Chestnut, they did one of those 999 challenges, and without one out, he's already 6 beers in. So
yeah, so he's good. He won.
Joey's built different.
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns. I mean, you can't. They unveiled a new helmet, and it's
brown.
I think what happened was they had a perfectly orange helmet, and they gave the dog pound a bunch of chorizo. And so things just went bad. The dog couldn't figure out how to get out and just fucking destroyed this helmet.
Good.
And so it looks, chip brown. So that's good. Like a tire, orange stripe, and then
Oh no.
oh,
Down he goes. Down he goes.
I don't know if you got the mascot. Just take a look at this gentleman, this little mascot right here. We got one going overboard. What does he do? No problem. Fuck up. A life jacket for you, okay? Get your dumb ass out of there. I mean, I think it's easy to book at 0-16 after that, right? Like that's just kind of clockwork.
Yeah.
Perfect. Good job, Browns. ESPN is reportedly nearing a deal to acquire NFL Red Zone and the NFL Network for $2 billion. Boy, if we can have the Pat McAfee boys on NFL Red Zone, like
That'd be pretty electric.
oh, I would love to have Ty Schmidt, Diet Coke, and rummed out of his mind.
Yeah.
Diet Coke and Jack, and just fucking hopping on there in the second half when like the Packers are struggling in a week 2 game.
Yeah.
Just letting it fly.
Letting it sing.
I think it'd be good television. This might be one of the most creative roastings I've ever seen. So, obviously, we're probably going to get a copyright strike for it.
Okay.
Tim, love you, buddy. Shout out to you.
Gotta do it.
Your chat right here has some of the most creative insults I've ever heard. And you tell me if you've ever heard anything more creative, because they need to get these guys working in some other industries, because holy shit.
What am I looking at? What? Dude? From linebacker to line snacker, W coach, W Mountain Dew. Okay. Double chin strap has been engaged. Bro is Fat Crosby. I'm done reading donos for the rest. I'm literally done reading donos for the remainder of this.
Fat Crosby.
I'm not going to sit here.
I'm
not going to sit here. What do you mean Little Giants got a remake? I'm not going to sit here and have you guys make fun of me in front of my sponsor. Okay. Marshawn Lunch, bro. Tom Bakery. Sugar Snack Scott. Okay, dude. Zeke Deli Cuts. Whips, can you moderate the channel? Pat McFatty. Whips, if you don't moderate this channel right now, Whips, if you don't start timing people out, it's your salary's getting cut. You hear me? Okay. CD Lamb Chops. I mean, Drew Calories. That doesn't even make sense. Lamar Snackson? Tim Chubb? CD ate the lamb. I'm fucking okay. I'm actually chat. If you don't apologize, this show's not going on. Joe Burrito is diabolical, and I will literally find you. Joe Burrito, you've got to be trolling.
Joe Burrito.
Okay. All right. Everyone, lock in, man. I gotta listen, chat. Mountain Dew didn't.
I mean, that was some of the most creative. The CD Lamb Chops was great.
CD Lamb Chops.
I mean, that is Joe Burrito is pretty good too. That one's like out of left field. So we have EWC coming up here. So we got the schedule for tomorrow, I guess. So they fucking gave it to us today, which is great. So we start with Optic versus Five Fears, which I don't know what the hell that's going on with. Stream B. So I don't know what time it is. So that's, it could be. Is that night? Oh. 15 o'clock, so that'd be
it's 5
o'clock. But is it? But it's on their time, right? It's not our time.
It's on their time, but for us, I think the Optic game's at 5 a.m.
Yeah. All right.
Well, it's been nice. I'll wake up and hopefully they don't troll.
I'm gonna watch highlights, okay? Because I will not be.
I'm not gonna be there.
I'm not gonna be there.
I'm not gonna be there.
This is why when they said, "Why does no one care about EWC?" Because you got a fucking match at 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Even if it was on a weekend, I'm still not going to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm not waking up at 5. Then we got G2 Esports, which I think is the rocker, right? That's Kenny and the boys. And then Cloud9, who Sib is just begging to leave the team. You got 100T, Gentlemates, sure.
Sure.
Vancouver versus Orchid. I mean, Vancouver should fucking slam them. Movie Star Koi.
That's Ultra, I think.
What the fuck are we doing?
Pretty sure that's Ultra.
How is Koi better than Ultra? Like, this is
because they do their parent company names.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Falcons
you're
Climb,
supposed to.
Boston Breach, Team War. I mean, that's like whatever. Face Clan, Omit, and then Heretics versus P7 Esports. I actually thought that was a question mark for a second. So yeah, won't be watching any of it till the highlights. So
absolutely
those breakdowns. Let's move over because I know we got some things coming up. This one is perfect. I there's some we can skip. This one we can't. So New
Okay, I
office.
see how it works. Wait, slide my chair over.
We got a Dukes of Hazzard this shit. Kind of get over there. All right, Fat Stafford. Perfect. Just leave it right there. So that's the way it's supposed
Okay, I
to
see
look,
how
right?
it works.
But when
my
you're
chair over,
250
I'm
plus
sorry.
built like a bus,
When you can't really jump over anything.
when you got halfback blast called, I mean, he fucking says it. So, pretty good things. This guy hates his life. He's quitting. Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
I mean, he slammed his head on the ground too many times. It'll be all right. Six Flags in California is closing in 2027 after 49 years.
Heard.
I mean, see ya.
R.I.P. Well, it's the one in it's Great America, so the one up north. Not the
Oh.
OG, not the OG.
I wanted the OG to get fucked. Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't need that one anymore.
They tried to charge me $20 when I got a fucking concussion on Green Lantern, man. What do you want from me? Probably not a great look to get drunk at your own wedding and get fed by your mom. Who the fuck has pizza at the wedding? It's the tough one. We can't do that.
Yeah, it's not right.
I think we saw. Never. We might have saw somebody at the wedding we were recently. I think was in this
yeah.
shit.
Maybe a
That's
couple.
all right.
Maybe a couple.
Yeah, maybe a few slumped. This is really a tough one, but I guess NASA's saying we're going back to the moon.
Okay, yeah, it's about time.
So we're going to the studio where we filmed the moon.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
Right back to Warner Brothers.
Yeah, I mean,
Slowly.
you could have ChatGPT write all the shit you want here.
Literally.
Listen, until I see some real proof, because I can't trust a phone call. I barely get Wi-Fi as it is in my house, and there's no obstructions.
Yeah.
So to think that there's going to be a perfect communication from the White House to the moon, I find it tough to believe there.
Yeah.
So maybe they are saying they're going back to Warner Brothers, which, I mean, hey, I'm sure they're welcoming you back.
Absolutely. Good to have you.
It's just tough. So I'm going to need to see some things go down before I really believe it. I don't even remember what this is. Oh, yeah. Just a fucking shitter bike. Like, what are you doing? They're parked. How the fuck? What are you looking at?
And where's this guy going?
What was your plan?
Where is he headed?
And you know he's the dickhead that flies
damn
by
it,
your
man.
car and like kicks it and says share the road. And it's like,
Where's he headed?
Tour de France. Bonjour,
Where we
bonjour, oui, oui.
going?
Bang.
Bang!
For 3.
Bang!
Yeah, that's fucking idiot. That a baby. Oh, this goes really well.
Jump from that pole.
Just restart that.
This is hardcore parkour. Jump from that pole onto that rock wall.
Okay. Yeah,
it's pretty impressive.
it went about as well as I thought it was going to. Like I figured when
It was never going to be successful.
Yeah, I kind of figured when he tried to get up on the wall and we had 0 leg bend, no knee bend at all. I was like, ooh, you're gonna go at this thing stiff leg. I don't know if that's gonna be the method, Bubba.
Yeah.
It's just perfect.
Fucking shake. Shank. Would you shank it to the right? Yeah. That. How the hell did you even be able to see that? You're not even paying attention. Yeah, I could hear it. You heard it. I don't need to see it. I can hear it. I've been doing this a while. Looks like you heard it with your pods in. They're in transparency mode. Do me a favor. When you go to address the ball. What's your name again, Pop? Basil. Basil? Like the leaf? What? Yeah, Basil 4-par. Walk me through some of the thoughts that are circulating into your head when you go to address the ball. So I come up to the ball and, you chubby fuck. Make sure that you make flush contact. This stupid fucking thing. I don't even know why I come out here anymore. Fucking suck balls. I'm spending all this money on this fucking.
So this is what I envisioned.
Pretty much.
This is what I envisioned you just saying as he goes to golf.
Yeah, and you're probably right on the money with that.
But what is the point of going and spending that much money?
I know.
On a sport?
That's the part that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, oh, shout out to this guy Nicky Cass. I've been watching his videos for a long time. He does some
And
really
Nicky
funny
Cass,
Italian
he's absolutely
content, but-
phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Just come on, you chubby fuck. Don't shake it. I mean, he got the dad 101s. I mean, that's fucking the Air Monarchs. That's good shit.
Absolutely.
The Kentucky punter's got to work on his toughness rating for next year because they gave him a fucking 0.
You don't want no gloves, bro?
Don't worry about it.
Let's see how this goes. Yep, eat a shot. Another one. Yep. Breakfast, lunch,
Bro, what are you doing?
dinner,
364 days till next year's college video game. Got to toughen up.
dessert.
Okay.
He wasn't going to catch it anyways.
No, not at all.
What's going on here? Oh, this guy's fucking maxing out this child's swing. I mean, holy shit.
What?
I'm not a physicist, but I feel like if he hits an apex of a little bit higher, this thing's going down.
Absolutely.
There's
Yeah,
no way. Coach Casey Smith said, just got kicked out of a tournament for coaching third base with a bush light in my hand. Last time I checked, prohibition ended in 1933. Things need to change. # be elite. I mean, you're not wrong. Got a point there.
Absolutely.
Thought this was America. I don't actually know. Well, I think we can. Pretty dope. Kind of answered our question about Thanos. This isn't even the chosen one. Let's keep that in mind.
Yeah.
This is just a fucking amateur. Go up there. Shout out Eric does VFX. I mean that answered it pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Thanos is doing all that. He probably using that gauntlet, but teach them.
Yeah. And that's where I think the chosen one is using the force to kind of make sure he can't snap.
100%.
So, but if
It'd be
he tries
interesting the first few seconds of not knowing what everyone's powers are, though.
Yeah.
Do I need to use the force on this guy, or am I gonna square? And then if they square and then he slices through a sword, but maybe Thanos' sword is able to, you never know what material it is. What if it stops the lightsaber? And you're like, holy fuck.
Now we're in different underwater.
Now we're squaring.
Yeah. That could be fun.
Now we're squaring the fuck up.
Or it doesn't block the lightsaber, but it kind of keeps it off. You know what I mean? Like it breaks through the material, but it's not enough to break it.
Yeah, facts.
So now the chosen one's trying to calculate, okay, how many hits until this thing breaks, and then he's realizing that gauntlet doesn't look like it's gonna be fun for me.
No, facts.
That would be good. I don't remember what this video is, so yeah. Fucking gotta keep your head on the swivel, son. I mean, it's right here. Yeah, that's on the money though, so I can't even be mad.
Yeah.
Don't really remember what that is. This guy he was bullied as a kid. What the fuck's going on here? He's got multiple attachments. He's got that maxed out. Jesus. So this is, I think, that pistol that I keep dying to in Warzone, where it's just a fucking 40-round mag of just hell. So he got it in real life. So good for him.
Absolutely.
Jersey Jerry had to break some news to his mom.
Let me bring this up now on the yak. This was a discussion we all had, correct?
I'll call you right back, Mom.
What?
I'll call you right back. Yeah, Ozzy's dead. Bye.
She didn't believe you. She's distraught. Call her back now.
Call her back now.
She didn't believe it.
That wasn't. You didn't handle that.
Yeah, Ozzy's dead.
Yeah, he's dead, Mom.
He's dead. I gotta call you
I
back.
feel bad. I shouldn't. Nah, she's great. No, because I can't.
Let me bring this up now on the yak. This was a discussion we all had, correct?
I'll call you right back, Mom.
What?
I'll call you right back. Yeah, Ozzy's dead. Bye.
Yeah, Ozzy's dead. Bye.
He's dead. Bye. I gotta go. I gotta show.
Yeah, Ozzy's dead. Bye.
This guy needs to. I need CPS calls.
This is how I'll teach my son to eat healthy. Right when my son is 5, we're going to go to McDonald's and order a Happy Meal. We're going to bring that Happy Meal home, and when my son isn't looking, I'm going to mix laxatives in his cheeseburger. My son will eat his fries, his cheeseburger, his Oreo McFlurry, and then about 30 minutes after, my son will say, "My tummy hurts," and he will begin to violently shit himself. The next day, I'm going to prepare my son a home-cooked meal of brown rice, chicken breast, and broccoli. And my son will eat the meal like a champ with no stomach problems. The following day, we will go to Taco Bell or Burger King, and I will repeat the process of mixing in the laxatives to the junk food. He will, again, shit himself. I'll repeat this process of eating junk food one day and healthy food the next day for about 2 weeks, until my son finally puts 2 and 2 together and realizes that all this junk food...
No, your kid's going to join the dark side.
You don't really need the laxatives with Taco Bell, though.
That's what I'm thinking. Why are we wasting money doubling down?
And then if you need it to use laxatives, you can take them to Chipotle, give them that hot sauce, so everything will start flowing. I promise.
Everything goes into balance as it should be.
Yes.
I mean, you could just teach about moderation, but I'm telling you, if you do this, if you want to see Anakin in real life, you do this to a kid. I'm telling you right now, you're going to see that kid on Mustafar. You didn't even know the planet existed.
Sure.
You're going to find it. That's all we got.
All we got. That's all we need, really.
Yeah. I'd say we had a pretty educational program. It's just not
Absolutely.
something that's our MO. And I
might have learned you something today. Might have learned you something.
Yeah, and I think while laughing, I kind of pissed off the spot that they took one off my stomach.
Oh,
So
no.
we'll be all right.
It's not ideal.
Well, you got to learn your boundaries by doing things. So, yeah, I mean, rest in peace to Ozzy Osbourne. I hope that that Jersey Jerry got to talk to his mom a little more and kind of help set that in as opposed to this.
Yeah.
Hey, he died. That was you. All right. Speaking of that, let's go want to blow our brains out from looking at
Absolutely.
some bullshit graphics, but let's have a good time with the lads.
Absolutely. It's what we do.
All right, people.
All right, people. We'll
See
see
you on
you.
the next one. Don't shit your pants, and when you go golf, just tell yourself, all right, you chubby fuck, make solid contact. That's it. And I think if you get as drunk as you can, I think you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, people.
Absolutely.
We'll see you on the next one. Take care. Don't shit your pants.
Adios.
Adios. Thanks for watching the video. We appreciate you hanging out with us and joining our Stooge adventure. If you like a lot more brain-numbing and dumb Stooge content, make sure to click the social descriptions down below.
We might be posting on there. We might not. But the only way for you to find out is by clicking on those links below. So we hope to see you there.
And make sure to click the subscribe button and that bell.
Subscribe.
Do it right now.